Hello, ahoy, and welcome everyone to Exploding Dice 5e Severe Seas. I am your host and Soggy Wicket, CJ Boat, and joining me as always in this shenanigans-filled adventure is Danger Sense Warren.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Fireball 5th level Alwyn.
Hi, it's been a minute, everyone.
Unarmed strike. Nope, that's a person. Unarmed strike monk Scarlet. I don't know why I'm addressing you by your character names, but we're dealing with it.
Hi.
Blight Jin.
I like to do damage.
And what was the last thing that he did? Hold on, I gotta scroll up. And hold person 4th level Alwyn.
You already said me. You did me already.
Oh, so it's all of you slackers. I don't like any more of you guys.
Aww.
Aww.
But I like all the people that I said. Apparently Alwyn better than most of you guys. Because I said him twice. It's been a day.
It's all good.
Oh, it's been a day.
They'll be the first to die.
So I have yet to pull out the big punches on you guys. I have been very, very gentle with combats. That should end, I think.
Probably.
I mean, we're in the fairness of proper 5e.
Yes.
So I would expect a properly balanced CR appropriate fight that would make sense.
Or bear with me. I TPK your asses.
Are you a little frustrated that Lady Zalira got smote?
No, I overtuned the assistance, and I feel bad about that. And I shouldn't have had that kind of assistance in that encounter, and I feel bad, and I am sorry.
It's alright.
No,
Got to see Warren get his ass kicked for most of the fight.
Theoretically, we got to use our overpowered vampire friend.
Yeah, you guys got
For the only
power
time that we'll get to use him.
Yeah, that is a card that should not be pulled out very often.
I clearly made 10 attacks and only hit twice.
Oh yeah, that was rough.
That was yeah.
It's brutal.
The dice are not kind.
Yeah, you were rocking the DM dice hard.
Don't worry. I lost all of my luck in our Friday's game. I no longer have good rolls.
Oh,
The curse is back.
you were rolling hard. You had the gin luck so bad in that encounter, Scarlet.
Don't worry. My bad luck is back. I'll take it back.
Good night, buddy. Love you. Oh,
How is Warren doing, by the way? I remember you were pretty hurt still at the end of the combat, right?
he's not doing
Who
great.
are you?
Oh, Warren, come over here. Let me fix you up a little bit.
Who are you again?
I think Warren has a concussion.
Wait, does he not have a concussion?
Probably several.
What's a concussion?
Okay, so I'm just gonna...
Warren, how many fingers are we holding up?
7.
I always forget what it's a first level, but I'm gonna cast it higher. I'll use a 4th level slot. Why not?
I've lost my browser. There's
Not the greatest of rolls. So you get 20 points back.
Could be worse.
There was a 1 in there. It's all good.
Happens.
Is it not working? Oh my god, why isn't it working? Why
Why
did
isn't
it
what
heal
work?
for 0?
I didn't choose Warren. I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't
you didn't
click
target
him.
that's why.
Yeah.
Now he's got 20 health.
God damn it.
I ended up worse than I was in the beginning.
I think you were like somewhere in like the 30s or 40s.
He was
He was at
42.
He was at 46.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There, Warren. There.
So, you guys at the end of the encounter, beating the ever-living bejesus out of Lady Zalira.
Alwyn made her part of her ship.
Yeah, it was glorious. You may have had some overpowered assistance, but it was Alwyn releasing all of his hate and anger and everything on her.
Truly,
Depre-
Alwyn, you have the makings of a Sith Lord.
Do or do not. There is no try.
It was spectacular.
He never does things in half measures.
Yeah, there's no half measures.
I would also like to point, and it's not to get a TPK target put on the back of our heads, but it's also part of the reason why there's a target on the back of our heads again.
No.
Oh, and we didn't take any damage.
No, we didn't. We didn't get touched. I was expecting
Oh,
it because
you-
we were
you
standing
want
next to
damage?
each other.
Hold still!
And yes, the screen refreshed because I installed an add-on that I
Another. What is this?
Well, there's
JB2A.
no JB2A was there. Convenient statuses, which should automatically apply bad and good statuses to people, and also health estimator,
Oh, okay.
which got lost
Nice.
in the great move to AWS. I have Nexus yelling at me that things don't get turned on, and then he's like, fuck it, I'm going to just install things for you. And then I'm responsible for turning them on, and then I forget to turn them on. And then I'm like, why is this working on Friday, or why is this working on games that I run on like Tuesday AM when I'm not doing anything for work, and it doesn't work on Tuesday PM? Oh, right, because I didn't turn it on because I'm a dumbass.
Let's take you and I'll take that one.
Oh, I forgot to turn.
CJ, you and I let's take that one offline. We'll work out a system to take care of some stuff.
And then I don't activate it because I'm also a dumbass.
This is why I'm saying you and I will talk about that part offline. We'll create a process to fix it.
So, at the end of the encounter, the Pirate King came out after you and looks at you all. Oh wait, did it log me in as freaking... God damn it.
Are doing this stream?
Yeah, log me in as stream, which I'm like, why can't I do anything? Like, that's weird. Oh, it wouldn't be a Geek.io game. It wouldn't be a Geek.io game without technical difficulties.
We haven't done this in a while. By a while, I mean like
A month. Admittedly,
month
it wasn't
for
the
this
3
one.
months as it was before, but... Torin, the Pirate King, comes up behind you all. And, behind Jin, you hear a click. I would suggest not moving. The familiar voice of the Pirate King. You hear a magical worm and a very high level, a very high pressure, high level of pressure towards the back of your head. Everybody put your weapons down and come down here now.
Oh. Which one?
Warren, put
Is
your weapon
Warren's-
down.
Is Warren still large?
Warren
This is
at
like-
this point theoretically still is. Well, how much time has passed? If a minute has passed, he's no longer
No,
large.
it literally,
No,
like,
no,
you
he'd
guys
be
slammed the
gone by now.
meteor into her, and then once the combat ended, you here.
Already unconcentrated.
All right, once you drop concentration, then yeah.
Also, real stream check. I see a white screen on the preview.
So do I, probably, because it. No. Yep, there it goes.
I see the castle right now.
I fixed it.
No. Dang it, that's it.
I fixed it.
Yay!
I'd have it on the map. I'd have it on the pirate ship map, but it don't work for some reason.
That's weird.
It's just a bunch of blocks and nothing else. So I'm not gonna have it on that map. I'd rather have it on a map that actually works. I want every one of you to come down here. Drop all your weapons, especially you, Air. You all just committed a grand sin. And I fucking love all of you for it.
I'm getting mixed signals. Anybody else getting mixed signals? I'm getting mixed signals here.
Jin looks over at all and I'm getting mixed signals too, buddy. Clicks the book back on his belt.
Warren looks
I don't know
over
about
to
you guys, but
Olive.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm not carrying any weapons.
Unclench your hands.
He's still holding the
yes.
gun and has it primed just in case. He goes, just call it a matter of insurance.
Just everyone. Cool. He's asked us to relax, to calm down, to put our weapons down. Put them down. It's an order.
I mean, I just.
We're lending aid to our injured Warren.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna say. I'm like, I just would it be all right if I just patch him up a little bit?
Oh, the
More?
humanity! I am so hurt!
Do your thing. Doctor.
All right, thank you, my king.
I remember specifically remembering that I was standing on a table. I will glide down from it.
We'll do another. Oh, I guess I should.
Now, in
What?
I just kind of
Shift right click or alt right click?
T target or T to target.
Okay. Hopefully, it'll do it right this time.
Now, in interest of fairness and me not talking to myself, because that is both annoying and frustrating for everybody, including myself, I am going to be addressing Jin like he is the one in charge.
Okay.
Because, again, it is frustrating for everybody, including myself. Because switching around accents on the fly is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay,
see.
it's not letting me move all wings so that I can actually
Oh,
heal
it's 'cause
one.
it's paused. Then
Hey, appreciate it.
no worries.
Okay, let's do another. I get a third level. Let's do that one.
See if it
That is a
does this time.
much better
There we
roll.
go.
That is more than the extra D8 gave me. That's
There
funny.
we go. So I saw
Yay.
that technically she attacked you first, and that is what the only reason why I didn't come out guns blazing and annihilate you all. That being said, that was a mighty shitey thing to do, making her technically attack you all first.
Technically, she was attempting to do the same thing.
Attempting to and actually doing are the two different things.
Just one has to be a little bit more clever.
Fair enough. Also, if you don't get that damned vampire out of here, I will blast his head off.
Don't worry, he's gonna go find a Snickers and head back. Head back home.
As Torm does kind of look at him and kind of gives him the side eye, he goes, "You're lucky you were my king once," and just kind of bounces away.
Wait. Sorry, I don't mean to, like, mess with your storytelling, but I thought he left with his snack already.
Oh, did he? Dude, I don't.
He left with I think he left with the guy he blood
He
controlled.
stepped back in with his.
Oh, sure. You
Just-
remember better than I do. Nope, you're fine.
Yeah, no worries. That could be what happens now. I'm just I remember that.
Okay, well then.
So he leaves now
Yes, he leaves
Just-
now.
with his snack.
Yes, with his snack. Both SNACK and SNACC. He's literally like looks at him, drags the guy away, and just vampire leaps. And Torm kind of looks at him and points like it still hits you. I hope you know that. What's dead should remain dead, in my opinion. I know he was a member of your crew and loyalty and all that jazz, but in my opinion, what's dead should remain dead, and what is dying should die peacefully.
Alwyn, like, side eyes back to Lady Z. Sure.
For example, her, if you resurrected her and she became a hideous monster like that man. Or if somebody of her crew resurrected her.
I don't think
That's
there's
not
any
gonna
of
be
her
possible.
left.
Hemomancy
Honest-
comes a long way. They could make a blood golem out of her, and it would be very mighty.
Well, and in this moment, Jim would like to just hold out his book and go and check with the book. Is her spirit still in the area?
Yes.
Well, it might be hard if she doesn't have this, if you'll allow me, my king.
Put the Book of the Damned away.
Are you saying we can't seal her away?
Let her spirit pass away. Click.
Yes, sir. Jin clips it back to his belt.
Like her or not, she was a member of my court.
I don't think her crew will be a problem, though.
I don't either. And
They're
believe
scattered
me,
to the four winds.
I didn't like her. She was my wife's appointee. Which brings to the next issue. There must always be 7 members of the court. You have just created a power balance, a power vacuum. There were always two others who were trying to find a way to do what you just did. Maybe not to her, but to others.
Would make sense in a political scheme of things.
They are going to hear about this sooner rather than later, as there is a network of communications. Once it is found out that she is no longer communicating, word will get out.
I suspect the word has probably already gotten out.
I would imagine.
I'm considering some of the things that...
Put us in the feud between the two people that were trying to kill the others before.
The alliance between the lords is held together by my might at best, and my queen's might at best. My rules keep the Alliance from strangling each other on a daily basis. There are, I'm sure, several of the lords laughing at her death as we speak. Now,
As they should.
there is a bit of fun to be had at this race to the seat, as it were. Your crew throw in your hat officially to have Air become the next pirate lord, because I know it's always been a fantasy of yours, being as how your grandfather was, and your father was wanting to be one before he sadly passed away.
I don't know much for the affairs of your plane, but by what I have seen, my crew has led our captain to victory, and we will always throw our hats in with him for his seat.
The task is simple then. Kill the other two. The rules are suspended for the combatants. If you can bring me back the flags of the other two, you will be welcomed as a pirate lord.
Well, who's for making Air a pirate lord and taking the ship out for some crazy adventures?
So I don't think you meant this literally, but does anyone actually have a hat to throw in? Because I don't.
Air takes off his hat. He has a hat.
Jin pulls off his hat that he's gotten from nowhere.
No, Air always has a hat on. You think a
Or
pirate
picks up a
captain is
big
never-
rock, tosses it in.
Yeah, he has a captain's hat.
Yeah, you think a pirate captain is not going to have a hat? Please.
The only reason is because the Pirate King was like, if one of you guys want to throw your hat in, and I was like, I don't think any of us are wearing hats. This is a problem.
Everyone magically just produces a hat from nowhere. Here, Owen. Here's my spare hat.
Alright, guys. We don't
Where
have
are
a
you
hat.
getting
We can always
these
use
from?
a spacing rock.
A bag of
Keeps
hatting.
reaching into the bag of holding.
You guys have a bag of hatting.
A bag of haberdashing.
Yes. So
Interesting. Existed.
we will discuss the other two back in the castle, as there are, I'm sure, ears out here.
I also feel kind of bad because it is still the Queen's birthday.
Yes.
Man. Oh. Yay?
She will take it in stride.
I mean, you never know, with Lady Z's influence no longer potentially being over the Queen, she might feel happy about it. She might know that she was being influenced now. I don't know.
I don't know either. I saw you all vacate the castle, and I decided it was a better idea to follow you, and I'm glad that I did.
Yeah, I mean, would have been a little weird if we'd come back covered in blood. No, considering this island, it might make sense.
That's one of the cantrips I didn't take. No, I did not take Prestidigitation.
Did I actually take it or not? No, I did not.
The bar, did I?
Wow.
Nope, did not. However, around me it smells like roses.
Good job,
Salt
Paul.
water and fish.
Prestidigitation didn't seem like. You know what? Honestly, as a doctor, I should have taken it.
Yeah, clean up wounds and stitches and things like that.
It's fine. I'm sanitary.
Never seen you use soap.
Yeah, I always do it when you're not looking.
Fair. Well, I will meet you back at the palace. And he clicks the gun, and it turns a different color. He holds it up to the side of his head, pulls the trigger, and disappears.
Neat.
Neat.
Still think I should have. No. Let her go.
What, the soul?
Yeah. It's just. The more I spend with the book, the more concerned that what Mars did to make it. It's the Book of the Damned for the reason.
Why do you even have it to begin with?
One might say a deal with the devil.
You didn't have to take it from him. I want to point that out.
Oh, one always knows there was the obvious choice not to take it, but it's that little voice in the back of your head is, what if you go down this path? Will it lead you to being able to escape them? And lo and behold, I've escaped them, and let us not forget, one of them is dead. My old queen.
This is true. Warren, do you think you're good now? Do you think you can heal the rest naturally, or do you want me to patch you up a little more?
I want them to stay. But that should be fine.
Warren, do you need a drink, buddy?
I need more than a drink.
Do you need a barrel?
That would be lovely.
Well, if we head back to the castle, I'm pretty sure they could accommodate you, buddy.
Alright.
Maybe if I put some alcohol on the wound, it'll help me feel better.
Oh, and do you want to tell him? Or do you just want to let it happen?
About what?
What he just
I kind
said.
of want to see it happen, if I'm being honest with you.
Alcohol on the way to feel better?
No, in the wound.
I mean, what wounds? Everything's pretty much closed up at this point. It's just internal injuries.
Exactly! If I put it in with alcohol, it'll feel faster.
That's... not entirely incorrect, because it will sanitize things and, you know, help with the healing process. It's just gonna sting like a bitch.
Oh, like we haven't just gotten done?
I mean, I hate to say this, my friend, but you're the only one who really got hurt that fight between
I
all of
know,
us.
and then it'll be your turn.
I don't think you want me to go down. Because I'm the thing that keeps you back up.
Go down. I just want to see if you can take a punch.
I take it this is walking while talking.
Yes.
Yeah.
I figured. I am surprised you guys did not try to loot the ship.
I mean... I don't think there's much left to loot.
No,
I think it's
a
still
pirate
on
ship.
fire, actually. Did anyone put out her ship?
Let's turn around and take a look. So, at this point, we're probably just starting to leave.
We've probably gotten like a couple blocks.
Let's turn around and take a look.
It's just furiously burning.
Well, if there was anything of value, it's burnt now. Any clues to what she could have been doing, and that old business is potentially gone too. We're really bad at this investigating thing.
Well, it's more like
Were we supposed to be
trooper work.
investigating? I thought the goal was just her death. What were we going to check out?
No, it's just we. Forgive me. It's more. It's that post-kill clarity. We're pirates and we didn't loot them.
I mean, I'll be honest. The other people of her crew that we did defeat and kill, I had no problems looting. But I have standards of who I will take things from. And she was below those standards.
Besides, we have an opportunity to loot something else. I mean, if it doesn't work out with those other two that he mentioned, we can always loot the king.
I don't...
Please attack the king. Please attack the king.
Has Alwyn ever
no.
seen the king fight?
No. He just stands threateningly.
What's he doing? He's just standing there, menacingly.
I've tried doing that in another game. It doesn't work always.
Then you do an awesome acrobatic roll and then do nothing.
Or you do the intimidation and the thing responds back by trying to intimidate you back.
I mean, there's always the flirting option.
There is always the flirting option.
I mean, that would be one way to roll initiative with the Pirate King with Warren.
I mean, Scarlet has a wicked persuasion, plus she's got advantage on it with love.
You could go even more ballsy by flirting with the king in front of his wife.
Yeah, right.
I'm the next Pirate Queen, Warren.
As we're walking back, can I do a perception check to, like... I feel like people are starting to notice a boat on fire,
Oh,
so,
yes.
like... I want to see if, like, who, if anyone, is running over that way to see what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Let me just find my perception. Ah, that was so close to a 19 on the die.
You do not see anybody in particular.
No one noteworthy.
Nobody of noteworthy. Yeah, you do see a bunch of people, but you don't see any like The guards seem to be, few as they are, seem to be not really taking notice, and just like fire departments and stuff like that. Few firefighters going over there, and some people trying to put out the fire strictly to see what treasure could be found. Pretty standard for this island.
Well, someone's gonna find something nice.
Maybe. Fire tends not to... Magic items don't like fire very much when they're left on their own.
I mean, we've seen a room go to slag in the past several months.
Exactly.
At this point, I'm just surprised we haven't heard another explosion. Because if you think about it...
Damn it, I was hoping that would happen on cue.
Think about it. There are gunpowder barrels stored in that ship for the cannons.
That's very
Probably
true.
a good thing we got there out in time. We should probably move a little faster.
I mean, Scarlet's just so far ahead.
I'm glad I'm faster than you guys are.
Who are very much faster than we are.
And she can fly.
I have a 55 walking and fly speed. It's sweet.
Amazing.
Theoretically, I can go 30 feet, but part of me is still back about 5 of those feet, depending on, how I'm deciding to carry myself.
The fireworks show starts going off.
Oh,
There it is. In celebration of the Queen's birthday.
hope there was no cannonball stored next to that.
To the fireworks?
Is she gonna come after us after we took out her whatever friend?
No.
I think we'll be okay. Remember, she attacked first.
So you guys eventually make it back to the castle, unassailed. And there stands the king and queen. You are surrounded by handmaidens and servants as you approach the thrones. Queen looks down at you all. A little bit of sadness in her eyes, but still brings herself to a smile. So I heard we have ourselves a new wannabe lord in our midst.
Yes, Our Lady, we have decided to throw our hat in for our captain to be the newest lord.
Well, I applaud you. I wish you the best. I will have Lord Galleon give you the details on the 2 competitors that you will be facing off against. And Galleon clomps his way down the stairs. Congratulations, friends, on ridding the world of someone who it's better off without.
Very much so.
What's the Queen's expression when he says that?
Unchanged.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. She still seems a little sad, but you're not sure if it's because she lost a friend or she just got found out that she has been controlled for years.
Fair enough.
Mainly because she is just really good at hiding her feelings.
Nope. Completely understand.
So, and he holds up 2 pictures of tokens that I haven't had the chance to get because I forgot to, and I apologize. These are the 2 people that were going to start trying to kill each other, but now are going to try to kill each other and you. This is Captain Merov, captain of the Lava Dragon Pirates. Probably the more dangerous of the 2. He is a master of lava magic and is quite dangerous. He is known as the Living Disaster, and already caused quite a reputation as being able to stand up to a few pirate lord ships. He was the closest actually being able to take out he hates being reminded of this, but Nyoka's place. He already has a fleet of 4 different ships, and he knows how to use them expertly. The best chance you're going to get is probably leading him onto land and taking him out there, but remember his name is Lord of the Lava Dragons, and he has earned that reputation. He is dangerous on land and sea, but if you are at sea with him, you're dealing with his ships and his lava magic. As opposed to just him and his crew, which you guys have proven that you are very capable handling yourselves on land.
One would say we're good at being fishes out of water.
He smirks. This is Captain Shiv, captain of the Platinum Pirates. Merov is a Dragonborn. Red. And has notable crew members, has 6 listed. And it has 3 other minor captains and 2 noted first mates. Whose names I will put into the Discord before next session. This is Captain Shiv, captain of the Platinum Pirates, who is an astral elf. Only has 1 ship, but she is very good at boarding and dismantling other ships after taking them for everything that they're worth, including any crew members that she wishes to take. Whether by her extreme charms that she seems to have, unknown if they are a blessing of hers or what, we don't know. She never showed any of those powers when she came here. Or if she just... oh, she's very good at killing people. merchant ships mostly. Takes money, takes jewels, takes whatever she wants. And then dismantles the ships in a flash, seemingly. And lets them sink. She came and informed the king that the moment that a pirate lord place opened up, that she will dismantle any person or persons that comes into her way. She has no known crew, but I doubt she works alone. The most frightening thing of her is she has no known allies. Her herself, when I fought against her personally to see her own skills, she's very good at blinding people. And she can do so at great distances. And in great numbers. And once
Like, like, just to clarify, like, it is a light effect that blinds you, or it's just you are blind?
I believe she is bending light to use as her advantage. It is not darkness that she is using. Just as the way that I believe she is dismantling the ships, I believe she is using light in a way to do that as well. I have no sustained proof on this, but I know that she put me on my ass within a couple of seconds beginning our fight, and I could not see anything. And I want to remind Captain Air that I went toe-to-toe with his grandfather more than once. They're your two adversaries. Now, when their flags are flown and you find them, the rules of engagement are permanently raised. You are free to attack at will. You are free to assault one another with any ways that are outside of war crimes. Should the government or the Red Army find you, of course we know nothing. You are attacking each other. You are just free pirates at that point, and the Pirate King shall take no responsibility for your actions. My son thinks that's funny.
Which means we also have the option to target the Reds and more operatively sink them for points.
Yes.
Well, I think the safest strategy would be trying to get the two of them to go at each other and then swooping in.
Of course.
But
Lay an ambush.
likewise, they could see us as a threat and decide to team up with one another.
Yeah, so
I
once the
mean-
word gets out that you are the ones that killed once you are the ones that killed Lady Zed, then you have a target on your backs. And neither one of these two are great enemies to have.
Can anybody else interfere, or is it just the three of us that, or the three parties that can be involved with one another
The
without
three
breaking the treaty?
The three parties are the only ones that are able to have suspended the rules. However, if you find a mercenary ship or two to line up your own crew, I wouldn't say that it's a bad idea.
In some situations, we may want to do this. especially if we need to deal with Marvo's
Marv.
fleet. Marv.
MAROV.
I have written, but not what
Oh,
my brain
I actually-
decided to do.
Wrote it right. Cool.
I wrote it right. My brain did not want to speak it. Well, it'll behoove us to use anything to our advantage, especially with having a new target on our back, considering we were already carrying one.
Did my
Thanks to
world
Lady
map
Z.
get deleted somehow? My world map got deleted somehow. The crap.
That's weird.
I don't know what you two do to this server.
It's alright, I can grab it from World Anvil. That is why I have World Anvil. Be right back.
So we need to figure out a plan of action.
Not die. Or normal. Then first, it's where are these two potential full crews? Hopefully not here.
Honestly, I think something that we need to do is still go to that tiny island off the coast of Ath.
We still need to take our mimic daughter home.
Any thoughts from you guys? Scarlet and
It would
Warren?
probably be best if we could get them in a position where we could sabotage them. You know, fill some of the ocean with oil, then light it on fire.
Set it on fire!
Instructive,
Very,
but what happens if the oil gets near us, Warren?
Again, I didn't say it was a perfect plan, just an idea.
Constructive thoughts are always constructive. Now, let's take that plan and
I'm
what
still
if you were
moving.
to throw these barrels of oil, but maybe they were flaming?
Yes! Yes! I love it. Don't tell my brother about
To
it.
remind
though.
you-
I feel like he might
to
try to do
remind you
something
guys,
extra.
I remind you, I fly. I don't exactly need to throw.
Yes, but here's the thing, Scarlet.
Alright,
You could probably do something else while I'm doing that. I'm a distraction.
I'm more silver-tongued than that.
Silver-tongued and stealthy, which means
Stealthy.
stealthier than me.
I'm not telling you that there would be sympathetic mercenaries to the pirate king in Noaname, but I'm not saying that there would be sympathetic pirate mercenaries in Noaname.
We should probably visit this Noaname.
I would give you no proper acknowledgement that there would be sympathetic pirate mercenaries there. They are not cheap, though, or so I would not have heard.
Could you point on a map where this Noaname is?
Yes, as soon as I
I
Hasn't
can't
Jin
remember where
been?
Noename is on the map.
Hasn't Jin been to Noename?
he's been
Pretty
by
sure
Noename.
I've been by Noename. Well, I know that I Noename the name.
But we have to remember Noename is around where Atil is. I think.
No, Atil's up with just kind of doing his own thing with the Reds, taking out them.
Oh, I thought wasn't he trying to get to the thing on the coast of Ath?
Yeah, that's up north.
Yeah, we need to do that.
It's loading. 1 second. Activate scene. Probably
You're not only taking vision.
black screen. Hold on.
It is.
Token vision.
Black.
Plug expiration. There we go. Alright, so you guys are...
Here.
Not that big.
Yep.
No, Name is... No.
Where's Ath?
Ath is a different country.
Oh, okay.
Ath is a long way away from here.
Yeah. Let me grab the world map here real quick.
I don't even think I've seen the world map yet,
It's on
actually.
the world anvil.
I just haven't looked at it.
Yep.
That is a me problem.
Yes, but let's share here so everyone else can.
I'll put it in the Discord here real quick before I go uploading it. And then I will also put it on the...
And we're in Zaz right now? Okay.
Yeah, so he is some distance away.
I mean, ship can teleport.
Yeah.
That's a
When it's already charged.
long way.
Save map. Save. That's the reason why I have a world anvil. So in case Foundry gets uppity.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, unfortunately, quite often.
Yeah, it's still better than roll 20 though.
Not wrong.
Significantly. I prefer automated.
Yeah.
I have Tailspire, but I haven't really gone into details with it yet, and it's also still in beta. I will be right back.
Alright. Yeah, I've wanted to play around with freaking Fantasy Grounds Unity. It's pay. And I'm not all about that life.
Fuck.
And
Sorry, I just got a text from work. I want to switch my shift on Thursday.
oh no.
I mean, it would be from 11 to 5 to a 9 to 4. Off earlier.
You guys are.
The problem is they want me.
Oh,
The
good.
problem is they want me to open the store, and I'm so tired of them expecting that I can do that now. I'm not a supervisor.
You guys are approximately there.
Yep.
Ish.
And
And
teleporting.
And he's like up there-ish.
Yeah. And there's a lot of unknown in that area.
And considering it is highly contested waters.
Yeah. Not something where we want to necessarily apparate ourselves in a boat.
Into enemy waters.
Yeah. Put it this way. Ath is where the Red Army is from. And the world knows next to nothing, thanks to the calamity that we've experienced.
Yes.
So, we don't know really anything other than Atil's gone up to this island that is in their waters.
Probably to get unknowing, ungodly powers, but you know.
That or meet with an ungodly, unknowing power that is leading that army and that is a king of fire.
I'm sure that doesn't have anything to do with anything. Don't worry about it.
That we didn't, melt the rune.
Nothing to nobody. Don't worry about it.
I'm concerned.
Don't worry about it. That's another party's concern. Actually,
if you get there.
hang on a second. The other, now that I'm thinking about it, the other party's completely on the other side of the continent.
Yeah,
It's not even their problem
They're like over
either.
here. They're just fucking around over there. Like,
I miss my compliment.
they give zero fucks.
That party
But yeah,
really.
you guys are like what I was telling the rest of the people here. Blaze was, you guys are here, and he's like up here-ish. In Ath is where the Red Army is from.
So wait, is the tiny island off the coast of Ath this fucking island?
It's like one of these two. You're not sure. You haven't been given direct.
There may
The
be
island.
a chain up the. There may be a chain of islands up there. We don't
Kind of
know.
like you don't see the tiny islands that are like here. Like I said, you're like here-ish. Like these are big islands
Right.
to be put on the map.
Wait, isn't this the Pirate King's island?
No, he doesn't want his. He took his island off the map.
He took his island off. What a boss!
His
He's the
island's
ruler
his
of
island
these
is
seas.
small enough to not be on the map. That's the reason why his line settled here.
Well, in another sense, it would also display his power if he just say, "Hey, I don't want it on the map." Of course, sir.
Well, of course.
But yeah, he's in. You were told that he's in one of the northern islands in Ath. So. But teleporting into enemy water is probably not the best idea.
I mean, we could teleport close, like here. That's still technically Zaz.
I mean, yeah, but they're still real close to Red Army territory.
Technically, we'd probably end up teleporting right into Mars's tower.
It'd be hilarious.
Fuck
No.
that tower.
Not after I pissed that fucker off.
We all pissed that fucker off.
I straight up told him, no, you can't have your ungodly book back. I'm going to figure it out and break it so she's free.
Oh yeah, he wants to put you through the entire Earth. He just wants to keep drilling you through every core of the Earth until you are in another dimension.
And even
Theoretically,
then,
one banishment spell would stop me.
He wants to put you through so a banishment spell will put you back onto this plane.
Ooh. That takes some magic that it can happen.
So, anyways,
Back
we have the world map. Pirate Kingdom.
So, let me get rid of those because I was on the wrong tool. So,
Things may or may not always be to scale.
yes, it's totally to scale. So there you are, there's no Aname. Totally because I didn't forget to put a name for it and chat named it No Name. Want to remind everybody, every other Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, twitch.tv/geekguyout show.
Okay, so we can go to Noaname. Where was that island that, or did we ever find out that information that we needed to take the mimic home?
You did not find the information to take the mimic home yet. She is a wee little lass.
Mm-hmm. So, before we do anything, we have to get someone home. Got it. Question for you. Do you know an island of mimics?
No, but I know who would.
Who might. Or who would.
He is very close to your ear. This information is for you and you only. And of course I am stage whispering here.
Yeah.
Pirate Lord Mim is not as she seems. Seek her out and she will tell you the information that you need.
Thank you, sir.
She is currently around Amariath. Close to, still in Zaz waters, but an island very close to Amariath. Doing trade setups there. She's pretty friendly. Just don't get on her bad side. But know that line is sometimes thin, depending on how hungry she is.
Would you happen to know what she typically desires? That way we could set up a amicable talk.
How much gold you got? She's a heavy eater.
We'll figure out a way to make two. We made a promise to the little girl. Our crew keeps its promises.
She's gonna be the one you want to go to get that information.
Jin notes this down in his ledger, and thanks Galleon deeply for this information.
And if that information gets out to anybody, especially another pirate lord,
don't worry,
she will come after you and me. I'm the only one who knows.
Do not worry. I'm only trying to help a little girl get home.
So back on the world map here, he is basically talking about that island.
Okay.
Which is like Bleh, not that. That looks like a wiener.
Would you stick bug me?
It's like off down here. I drew an extremely close-up version of that when I drew this map, so it's like down.
I know.
I'll draw the map. I'll draw the map of the island before. I also didn't expect you guys to take the line to get to that to get to that point. So you guys do have two options to take here.
We have lots of options.
Yes, you guys have lots of options. Some of them better than others. Technically, you can go up towards Athwaters and try and stop Big Boy from doing his thing. It's probably the worst option, I'm not going to lie to you.
I'm concerned about the Island of Time that's supposed to be up there.
Yes.
Jin is obviously worried about the mimic little girl and getting her home.
Probably the easiest option, but it is going to take time.
And while we're traveling, we could get attacked.
Yes.
Right. So a no-aname trip, and then...
Which is still going to take time. It's going to take more time.
But I am not saying we should be having a child mimic on our ship when we're going to be in the most amount of danger, and she most assuredly, and we've made a promise to her to get her home. Do we not keep our promises?
Been around 2 pirate type games on Tuesdays, and like my AM game is like all fuck off, we're pirates, and you guys are like, I don't know, man, should we keep promises?
It's to a kid. I keep promises to a kid.
I just think it's hilarious. Like,
One's One Piece, one's pirates.
one's One Piece, and then there's One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
So, giving you guys a little bit of time here. It's not going to take too long. It's going to take about a half day, maybe a day, depending on survival rolls and weather rolls going this way. And then you guys don't have any overland transport to get from here to here. So that's going to take a little bit of time too. And then back. It is going to cost money.
Before I make any decisions, there's 3 other party members. What do you guys think?
I'm just spelling out this because also you guys don't have a fleet right now. You have a ship. Having numbers on a ship is good, but if the ship gets destroyed, the ship gets destroyed no matter the number of numbers that are on it.
Oh god, we're going Mary Arc.
We also don't quite know what our ship is capable of, because I still haven't read the damn instruction manual.
Because that takes effort for me to write, and, like, I don't have that time.
Plus, you don't know if the captain still has it on ship.
I have the book. It's in my inventory.
I just gotta write stuff, and, like, or bullshit my way through it.
If you need a
could put,
spitball
like,
session,
the important
let me
things.
know.
Not tonight.
Yeah, no,
Don't worry about it
tonight.
If you need a wall to bounce off things, let us know.
Alternatively, going down southwest is going to be about without teleportation, of course. You are going to have to sail. Just let me smarty race. Just let me
VTT says no.
So to get down south, you're going to have to go up through here and around and down. It's going to take a good, without teleportation, 3 to 4 days to get down to that island. Now, he did tell you that you're going to need money for something to help make sure that she is not hungry when you get there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're also going to need money for mercenaries.
Yes.
Correct.
So...
But she's also in setting up trade agreements, and depending on what some of those trade agreements are, we could see about getting ourselves some lucrative deals or jobs to make said money.
I mean, there is no reason that Noaname may not have side quests for you guys to deal with. You guys have been just going headstrong on the main plot without really taking any time to do side quests.
Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm trying to either do we want to go here? Or do we want to finish up the do both? It's just which way do you guys want to go?
Here's my current head space. Scarlet is new to the whole pirate thing. She just joined for the protection purpose of it. And the eventual possible revenge she can get. Me as a player would be like, we need allies. We should probably go to Noaname. Try to find allies.
You can also spend some time in Noaname just gaining reputation, gaining some intel, and just kind of working your way through there. Create a little sub-arc of just kind of gaining reputation and cred in Noaname in that area. Maybe you can build up some name for yourself in Mercenary Town.
I mean, we do theoretically have some standing with the guild, and we can use that as a crew.
I mean, alternatively, here's another option.
Yeah, Gillian.
Going back and doing work for the Hunters Guild. And working on building a crew and a...
We have some friends in the Hunters Guild, and there's some mighty connections.
Less shady than mercenaries.
And
Well, except for
money
those
is good.
hunters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Still,
that is the
those are
downside on that
trouble.
one. You do have to deal with that. There are upsides and downsides to each of these.
Yeah. I mean, theoretically, even though Jin and Alwyn were involved with working with the Hunters Guild, we weren't full members. But if we do start to do stuff with them, we'd probably end up becoming full members, and then we would definitely have to deal with them. Which, I mean, who knows really what's going on there. Or, no, here's just a thought. We go to Dalish. Sorry, go to Dahish. And we recruit... and we recruit all the Myconoids.
Don't they not like you?
No, it's the other way around. I don't like them. I'm being... Jin's pitching this plan as you just watch him going... You just see notes for burning down Dahish. So, what do you guys think? Long way route, unknown mercenary route,
Just take
or
me saying all of that as in character from
yeah,
Captain.
Yeah.
yep.
Well, I think, honestly, one of the safest things. If we go to Gillen, the ship will at least probably be safe within the docks.
Correct.
If we go dock offshore of Noaname, only the crew who are left on the ship will be able to protect it.
Correct. Admittedly, that's Gramps and Bullet
You.
and me.
Well, and Yishitel.
Yeah, true. I always forget she's here. She's very quiet.
She's up in the crow's nest.
Exactly.
Always keeping an eye out.
So that it will be very well protected, but everybody has to rest and sleep sometime.
That's probably why you would end up sailing it for the capital anyways, just to keep yourself
You know
safe.
who doesn't have to rest and sleep? forward. He just needs a snack every once in a while.
Or doesn't say anything, but he just looks at him as his face slowly turns from confusion to just pure rage.
Rage? Is that what you said?
You rage at snacks?
Because in Warren's mind, he's thinking that this is just a way of... He thought you said you're withholding snacks.
Oh.
Oh. Buddy, we're not withholding snacks. We gotta find a snack supply if we're gonna do that Torm plan. Unless you want to become a gigantic Snickers bar.
You mean I can?
I mean, if... Is there a way to bleed Warren to keep them fed for a little while?
I mean, technically I could, but I don't.
Let's not entertain this thought.
No. Let's stop thinking
No,
about
she's
it.
totally entertaining.
No, we're gonna talk to your brother about it later.
No!
I mean, I think, Scarlet, do you think if we went to go pick up mercenaries, you'd probably be pretty good at manipulating them, right?
Both definitely try. Something about the smell of flowers just turns men on. Well, some men.
You can go to the completely LGBTQIA mercenaries place. They don't swing your way.
So my thought along this is, so right now, I think the best options for us are either go to Noaname or to Gillian. Just because if we go to Noaname, that's the least amount of time on the sea to potentially get attacked by ships.
Correct.
Problem with that is
Snacks.
there could be ships waiting for us because information networks are crazy around here, as we found out. If we go to Gillian, the case could be the same case, but that at least has security there. Though, actually, let's not go to Gillian. Because we kind of left a hole in the town when we left last.
Oh.
I forgot about that. I almost forgot about that.
Thinking about that, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. We shouldn't do that.
No, we should let that die down a little bit.
Yeah. We really need to exit the place better.
I blame Mars.
I mean, what aren't we gonna blame on him?
So it looks like, for me then, our best option is Noaname.
Noaname and making cards going see Mars for an IOU.
Have my card from him. And he like holds it up and then puts it back in his pocket.
Yeah, I'm more meaning like a joke. But with his exact contact information. And not that card because that's useful.
I mean, it could be useful. It could also get us killed.
Yes. One question. Have you ever checked that we can't be scryed on that by that card?
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. It's his object. It makes it easier to scry on. Actually, you can't scry on objects. You can scry on a place or a person. At least if I'm remembering correctly.
Are you sure he doesn't bound a person to the card?
I mean, it could be like that card that other person gave us. that like, did we? This is me. Maybe I'm misremembering. Did we basically get Vivray cards, like the thing that like tells you where someone is or
Yes.
like how they're doing? Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could potentially be like that. Could be connected to him, so he could just know where we always are. And I could just drop it in the water. I don't really care for it. I have no use for it. I'm not going to become a vampire. It's not going to happen. You really wanted me to be a vampire for some reason, and I'm not going to do that.
Yes, and do agree that should not be on your agenda of things, as we see what happens when you go vampire recently. You catch on fire.
Would that make him hot-blooded?
I still like to refer to him as a vampire, like Vampyre.
I thought that's how we were referring to him.
Wasn't sure. Okay, good. It's been a bit.
It's been a while.
I took a lot out of me. Also, the drinking. Because I'm assuming we're drinking while we're having this conversation.
Oh yeah.
I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure we're well into the party. And just Warren's still soaking up the alcohol, apparently. Getting all that antiseptic. So no Aname it is.
Well, that's my vote.
We're gonna need money if we're gonna talk to her.
Okay. Warren, Scarlett, how do you feel? What do you think? What do you guys think? What's the plan?
Good meeting.
Sorry, I was getting ready to say something and I just started laughing.
Okay, take your time.
Warren,
I'm
what do you
sorry.
think? I go.
Just imagine in Warren's head, it's just like later music.
I literally just see 404 not found in Warren's head.
Or like the blue screen of death.
And if it was BSOTA, it would be a little bit different. Pretty sure that's like
It's slowing down.
Pretty sure that's 2 death saves.
Well, you're both also part of the crew, so you get a vote on what plan you think is best. Though I hope we all agree we shouldn't go to Gillian for a while.
I'm still
As long
new
as
to this
we're
whole
not heading straight into death so soon, I'm good.
I'm still very new to this whole pirate thing. The events of things, getting allies seems to be a pretty good option.
Okay. So that's, I'm assuming 3 for Noaname?
Yeah, that was her vote.
3 for No Aname and 1 for Please Don't Let Us Die. Okay.
Alright then.
Assuming the captain will agree with us on our plan of action.
Yeah.
I mean-
you guys seem to be pretty determined.
Honestly, if we're gonna get the little girl home, we're gonna need the money. And
I think we should definitely leave her here while we travel. I don't want to bring her in any more danger than we have to.
No.
Galleon, would you mind if we leave her here with you? Just kind of shakes his head. Is anything for you guys?
I know she'll be safe. And no gems.
What does she eat?
Gold.
Another one. Alright, I'll leave an invoice for you when you come back.
Before, as a down payment, I guess. Let me go look at. Sorry, how much gold do I have? I got 3,000 gold. I will give 100 gold to him for food for her.
I mean,
I don't know how long we're gonna be gone, so I hope
You sure
It's
that's
like-
gonna be enough?
here's 100. I hope that will sate her, but I don't know. If you need more, of course we'll pay.
That is fair enough. Like I said, I'll just leave I'll invoice you all when you get back.
Still giving him the 100 for now.
That is fair enough, and I appreciate that. You're a good man, Doctor. Well, I wish you all the best on your adventure, and I hope it pans out for you.
Hands out for everyone.
we're going panning?
Well, from the sounds of it, it doesn't sound like. Correct me if I'm wrong, Gillian. I cannot remember how to pronounce it.
Galleon.
This is Tom, not yeah, Galleon.
What? Just say Gilligan.
Gilligan. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it definitely sounds like you would prefer these. You would also. Most people would prefer neither of these two to end up as pirate lords.
I have my preference, as each of the other pirate lords would. There would be quite a few that would want power. Should something happen with the king, and want only the strongest as a lord. There are some that enjoy the mystery and strive for allies with subterfuge. I strive for honor amongst thieves and our kind.
I can definitely get behind that.
Now I know our kind fight and bleed and steal, and I understand that when the time is right. However, our kind also help and fight for freedom and fight to right the wrongs that have been created on us outside of, and we fight outside the law that may be given on this land, to make sure that the future generations can live for themselves in ways that we and the masses cannot. And I feel that you fight for the same thing. And that is why you have my respect. And know that there are others that also respect that. And you will meet them. They may not be loud now, but once you truly get your name out there, once you really have your voices be heard, you'll get your name. They will let their voices be heard too. You have more allies than you will think. like putting a pirate lord face down several feet in the ground with a very flashy way is one way to get your name out there. Maybe selling a few more beasties in an equal flashy way.
Would not hurt to create a greater legend for ourselves.
Exactly. Maybe finding your way onto the Pirate Lord Council as well. Now just know that your names may not be known. You may be fighting for air, but being the crew behind the main man, nothing wrong with that. And nothing saying that your names won't go down in history too.
As long as I've got family and home. That's all that matters. And I'm not a back in the water blade.
I personally don't strive for greatness. Air's a different kind of person though. He strives for freedom. And once I have the ability to say what I want to say, you'll have my entire crew behind you, my entire fleet behind you. Right now you have a silent ally. Once he's a pirate lord though, and we can make official allegiances, well, nothing gonna stop us.
Well, it sounds like our little rebel of crew needs to create a larger stir and have some fun.
I'm gonna tell you this, there's been a ongoing bounty. There should still be active. Nobody's really been one to take it. This is very dangerous.
What's this bounty?
It's the head of what's called an apocalypse dragon.
I'm sorry, a what?
Apocalypse dragon.
What? Now, what, pray tell, is an apocalypse dragon?
They call him the champion of famine. When it rises its head, it creates large swaths of destruction. Anybody who's been trying to bring it down has, well, not come back. So maybe when you guys grow up a little bit, that might be something to bring down.
What to say? It's not like that we're ready for that yet.
No, I don't think
Come
we're
on,
ready for
Warren.
that yet, but someday.
Are there more than one apocalypse dragon?
Yeah. Legend tells that there's, what, 4 of them?
Is this a chromatic dragon?
They are beyond the chromatic gem. They are ancient among ancient dragons.
Oh, they're mud brown. Ancient dragons are going to be dangerous. We don't need that type of danger yet.
Now, I'm not saying take it on now, because I don't want to see y'all in their early grade. Maybe someday. That's It's one of those ones that, if you're aiming for the big leagues, and I think you know what I'm meaning. That's the weakest of them.
Bounty's only for the weakest.
Yeah.
These dragons named dragons or just
Nobody wants to name them.
Giving something a name gives it power.
Yeah. Just calling it the champion of famine is name enough. Nobody wants to try and think of anything stronger than it.
Names are always power. To know something's true name, I wonder if it has a true name.
Probably lost to time.
Tried reading in one of my Legends books, but once I turned the page on reading on it, I just blacked out.
Why are there so many books in the world that fuck you up?
Magic is a scary thing.
But who writes these books?
Jin strokes the book on his belt. This world is a weird and strange place. I do not understand what you people of this plane do. He gently pats the book because he knows it wanted to eat that soul.
I'm gonna have to step away for just a moment.
So, Noaname, we go see what's on the up and up in terms of a bounty board or some quests there. Make some rabble for ourselves, and
I think it would help to have a reputation before attempting to hire some mercenaries.
yeah, we're gonna need the money if we're gonna hire him anyways.
Exactly.
Plus, while Marvo has multiple ships, the Shiv being very unknown is not an unknown that we need. Maybe we'll be able to find out more.
About her?
Yeah, somewhere. Maybe we can ask around.
I mean, potentially I might know something. Something sounds familiar. Just looking at my researcher feat. My feature. Oh, it's lore. Never mind. Can't do it. Only lore.
Actually, I am going to step away for a small second. Be right back.
No worries. You guys want to go fucking kill a dragon? I don't think we can fight an apocalypse dragon right now.
I'm back. Don't everybody talk at once. Oh, it's my microphone.
No, I could hear you.
Good job, headset. Nope, did my headset die?
I don't know.
Nope,
Can you hear
there
me?
we go.
I can't hear Gibble.
No.
Oh, I'm still here. I just
Oh, okay. Your Discord icon was like lighting up every once in a while. It was like,
it's probably catching the little like feedback from my Bluetooth gaming chair.
uh,
That's probably why it's getting that. If it becomes a problem, I will switch to headphones.
it's not a problem. It's just I thought you were trying to talk and I thought you were muted. Is all, or like we couldn't hear you.
Oh,
That's all.
I see the issue.
As long as you're good, it's all good.
Yeah.
I'm all
I
good,
haven't
yeah.
seen a
I'm
problem
fine.
with it as of yet, so. Alright, anybody want to do anything or make any precautions, preparations, or anything like that before heading out?
Well, I already used up my spell. I mean, I guess we're gonna. I would think we would at least sleep the night because we're pretty fucking wasted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely long rest.
You know,
Jen
drunk
would
driving
definitely
boat,
investigate
you know.
his book more when he had free time. Dear God.
Drunk driving boat.
Me and Jen already went on a drunk driving bender.
Torb got a hold of the ship, went on a bender. Bullet aided and abetted in the situation.
I do have a question though. Did we ever figure out what Scarlet's role on the ship is?
She's entertainer.
I mean, you're also kind of the therapist slash the face of the crew.
Yeah.
Slash the fashion expert.
Yeah, you make us look good.
Because if you
cares
look
if
at the
it's
crew
wrong? It
right
just look
now,
good.
you've got Alwyn who looks halfway decent, and then you've got a gigantic snake man who's pretty much just wearing a tunic and a belt with various books and pouches strapped onto them.
I mean, you have a
I mean,
jacket.
And a hat.
that would be what we call a challenge, but okay.
Jin is very much simple because he's used to going in and out of water. So question about the terrain between Noaname and the coast. What type of terrain is that?
You do have a sandy area, so you know, lovely.
Gets everywhere.
It's rough and coarse and gets everywhere for a bit, and then becomes grassy. However, there is a water path that you can take that has water.
Is it a lock system?
Yeah, exactly.
That's probably a good idea, just so we don't,
Die.
die.
Yeah.
We join our parties, but we do not grant you the rank of pirate lord. So fair.
Just because we kill one doesn't mean we get the rank.
I mean, in most cultures, that's usually what happens, but
We're pirates. We're not a normal culture.
exactly.
It was that easy.
So, is there anything you guys want to do on the island before we leave? Any preparations?
Oh.
Any rooms you want? Anything in your room you want to get?
I mean, I don't think I've used up any of the medical supplies I bought, so I don't think I need to restock on any of that. I mean, maybe there might be some some books that I could find. Is there anything that
Right.
you'd like me to research while we're traveling, at least?
You already gave me all your books on therapy and such.
I did. That is true.
Jin would confide in Alwyn that he's looking for a way to break the spell upon the book, the one that is binding the spirit. But Jin is also going to investigate the book further, but let Alwyn know that he is doing this.
Okay.
That way, because he from the conversation that you and I have had, like between the characters, he understands that you're generally concerned about the influence of the book.
I'm generally concerned about all of the crew. But yes,
Fine.
I am.
They're fine. Nothing will happen.
Maybe. I doubt I'll find anything. Is there potentially a book on ancient dragons in the Pirate Kingdom?
So you would need to give me a persuasion check. I'll give it for you with regular roll. Because you would need to be allowed into a library that you would normally not to be allowed into. And then an investigation check to be able to find one.
Well, my persuasion is shit, so this should be good. Oh boy. My persuasion of 0.
Nothing can go wrong here.
Nothing can go wrong here. That's a 6.
Yeah, they're not even for you, man. Sorry.
No, I understand.
I mean,
I don't have a lot of knowledge about regular dragons as it is, and considering who I've got on the crew, how about just a regular? Do you know? I'll ask the person who I'm talking to that won't let me in. Is there a place I could pick up a book on regular dragons for now, at least?
Sure, one of the stores around here has books.
All right, thank you very much. I will try and find a book on regular dragons since we have Cam on the crew.
Give me a perception check then.
Not an investigation?
No, because investigation would be you are in the place trying to find the...
Oh, I'm trying to find the place?
Yes.
If you need help, always bring Jin.
I mean, that's a 21. That's pretty good.
You're able to find a book. You're able to find a store that has books on dragons.
Cool.
That
cool,
is
cool,
not
cool.
just fairy tales.
Cool. Yeah, I would like one with potentially one that has like anatomy diagrams as well.
Yeah. It is primarily a guide how to hunt dragons.
Hate that.
But
that's the character hating that.
But there are anatomy there and how to. Just like a hunter is able to use that how to properly treat wounds or something like that. You're able to use that knowledge as for
helping out dragons.
Yeah, for medicine instead of for hurt.
Cool. Awesome. Love that. I will write it down. I have 4 books now in my 3 books in my loot. How much does that set me back?
Call it just a gold. I'm gonna be less, but I really don't deal with the minor.
No worries.
It's the reason why I gave you so much gold, guys, so much gold, is because I really don't feel like dealing with the minor.
No, makes sense.
Kingdoms,
I mean, you could just say the currency only is gold. There's no smaller denominations.
It pretty much is.
Now what's in, like, is this book, like, is it all dragon, like all normal dragons? Does it include gem dragons? Is it just chromatic, like?
No, it is not just a book on dragons. It's more of a larger beasts kind of.
Oh, it's like a bestiary.
Yeah, so you do have a large bestiary. There is just a pretty big chunk of dragons in there, and it is primarily the elemental dragons, since they are the more evil dragons.
So the chromatic ones.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Noise. Yeah, I recently picked up Fizbins, so I've been reading about gem dragons. They're really cool.
They are. I love my Fizbins book. It's
I love
probably the
Fizbins.
best. Probably the best source book that's been put out by Wizards.
I also
Yeah,
picked up
that's
Monsters of the Multiverse too.
I love it if it had more to it than just reprints and a couple new things.
Fair enough.
That's
My
just my
Wednesday
complaint.
game, the Wednesday game I play a character that's just all Fizzbane stuff.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's one of the Gem Dragon Warrens using one of the feats from it and a Drake Warden Ranger,
Nice. That's really cool.
which is way better than the Beastmaster Ranger, by the way.
Oh yeah. Well, that's a very low bar. Even with
Yeah.
even with the Tasha stuff, it's still a low bar. Tasha stuff make it playable.
Ugh. Okay. Anything else? Anything else anybody wants to pick up? I'm gonna continue thinking.
I don't even know what I would need.
Well, you said you wanted to investigate the book, so go ahead and give me another Arcana check there, Jen. Alright,
Not
24.
bad.
Specifically trying to break the curse on it. It is hard, and the only reason why you're able to get this far is because you understand some of the vampiric language. It appears that it is a 6-step curse, and breaking the first step probably isn't that hard, actually. It's just a fire to certain pages. However, once you do that, you are not going to be able to absorb souls into it anymore. The second step is to bless it with holy water. Then you will no longer be able to hear the voice anymore. And then the spell gets harder to decipher. Almost like it's masked beyond and it begins blending into like script overwritten with other script.
Is it incomprehensible script, or is it script in digitally noted, like there could be possible other languages?
It's almost incomprehensible. It's just the only reason why you know it's other stages because it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 written over, and it's labeled the 6 levels. This is labeled the 6 level curse.
I just don't have enough vampiric knowledge to understand what's being said there.
Yeah.
Then one of the other things that I would potentially like to do while I'm on this island, I know they might not have ancient vampire, but there might be at least current vampire language books out there. I would at least like to go find, purchase, and begin to study, so that as I
You
read,
might be able to find a vampire hunter guide. It's going to be a pretty high DC, but I won't charge disadvantage for it. Give me a perception check.
okay.
20 was the DC. You find your way through asking a few people, and they're like, "There's this old coot at the end of this block. There's this old coot there, and like when you get to this, like look broken down shack, and like it doesn't even like all of the windows are sealed up and everything like that, and like you open the door and there's and like." I'm not gonna make you make a dex save. You know enough, like at this point in time, you're into the door.
Excuse me, sir. I was heard I could talk to you about hunting vampires.
Oh, you're a fellow hunter of the children of the night. Come in, come in. Sorry, I've been hunting them for so long they come in to try and fight me. Sneaky little devils. They don't have this. They try to cross over that threshold there, and they're stuck there. And they take my arrow straight through the eye. Doesn't kill them, of course. Just makes them weakened when I come over there, and I stick them through the heart.
Yeah. I need to learn from you. Also, what do you know about a guy named Mars?
He's the daddy of all of them.
Yeah. You ever piss him off?
I wouldn't go near him. Certainly take nothing from him. He's a fey vampire.
Oh. So what do you know about these fey vampires and their potential magics? Because
CJ swallowing the wrong way and him choking. Ow. Drink, don't drown, CJ.
Because I would assume, and may this not be my familiarity with the Fey courts, a dark Fey.
I would imagine. Them's the ones that come from the moon.
Yeah. Well, our little moon friend here, ain't getting his cheese, or whatever his perceptive deal is.
No worries, dude. Have a good night. We're gonna wrap up here soon, probably, anyway.
Okay. One would say things have been taken from him, and we don't plan on giving them back because they need to be free.
You done took from the Vampire King?
He took from death itself.
You're an idiot.
I have killed Queens of Water. Of course I'm an idiot. Of course I'm an idiot. But death deserves freedom.
I like you. My name's Van.
And my name is Jin.
Yeah, Jen. You and I are gonna get along real good. I like idiots like you. I'm an idiot like you. Did you know that there was a vampire here on this very island?
Yeah. Did you know he was on fire?
Yeah. It needs holy water. I got plenty of it.
No, what he needs is a Snickers.
The stakers? I got those too.
Knickers.
Like a hee hee hee?
No, as in a generally useless red shirt character on the island as a snack. And then a nap.
Well, you ain't cooperating with the vampire, are you?
He's not a vampire. He's something different.
You just said he was a vampire.
I didn't say he was a vampire. I said he's a vampire.
Yeah.
Ben,
Just saying the same word twice there, buddy.
no. Not. EYRE.
but still bites people, sucks their blood, and kills people.
Bad people. Most of the time.
Who defines bad?
When we deal with freeing Our Lady, we will see if he is ready to rest. Till then, he is a valued and respected family member that I will not hurt. And if you deign necessary to hurt my family, I will add extra to the book. I would much rather be friends, Van. But I will protect my family.
Kind of reaches underneath the desk. I don't know how I like people cooperating with vampires coming into my shop.
And he's not one of those. He's a new type. We're working on defining it. No, we're not trying to take back the image of vampire. We understand how bad it is. They're bad in every plane.
You done took from the king of vampires, possibly leading him into my shop, and then you tell me that you are related to a vampire.
Yeah.
Why shouldn't I put several bolts through your head?
Did you remember the ship that burned the other night?
Yeah, that's where the vampire was.
Yeah, we were on that ship. Do you know whose ship that was?
Man, it was the Fire Lord.
Do you know who killed her?
Sounds to me like you're threatening me, boy.
I'm not threatening you. I'm just providing you with some information. Our crew, the Dragon's Return, did this job.
Yeah, but your crew ain't here.
I am their first mate. And if you don't want to talk, you don't want to share information about killing Mars and spoiling any fun plans, then it's fine. I'll take my information about a book of death and screwing him over elsewhere.
You hear a click. I suggest you leave.
Jin doesn't turn around, just slithers backwards out the door and shuts it. Notes a specific area on the island to burn down. And leaves.
You almost
Noted
had a
under
friend there.
threats to family.
You almost had a friend there.
Oh, but I mean, you make a threat on Torm. Torm is family to Jin. No friends. If you threaten family, Jin turns. Or may no longer theoretically be crew, but when he joined, he was crew and the first person that was teaching him things on the ship.
About to make you make a bunch of dexterity saves.
Back the hell out. Do not turn around and stare him in the eyes.
Water
I was-
tribe
I was
out.
waiting for you to say one more snarky thing, and then you were about to make a bunch of dexterity saves.
Actually, the next snarky thing that would have been out of my mouth would have been lever 5 lightning bolt. But no, Jin doesn't necessarily want to cause problems on the island itself.
Yeah, that would have been a very bad idea.
But he's also not above. He's, again, sure, he was talking it out loud, but he's going to protect what he perceives to be family.
And that's fair.
I have every inclination to breaking the curse, but I will not do so by involving someone who will go after family.
That's fair. That is absolutely fair.
As much as I am the stupid character that is getting involved with the cursed book and killing the Queen of the Water Plane.
You will have no arguments from me whatsoever on that one. You're completely valid in that. I just think it would have been funny for you to lightning bolt versus like 18 crossbows. See who wins. Because I've been wanting to whip out that character for a while.
I'm also wise enough to know where I'm crossing a line. Like, how long can I toe this line before CGI pull a trigger? Because we haven't played this dance in a while. We like doing this.
No, we have not, and I loved it. Like I had that guy store like statted up for a while, and I had that guy statted up for a while. He's not gonna win in a fight, but he has traps everywhere in there.
Go anywhere in the room, turn left or right.
Yeah, like no, he'll die in one hit, but there's dead man triggers, there's everything in there. Like
The moment he dies, I half expect the room from the mountain where we ignited it from one fireball just to go off again here to slag me.
Like he legit knows how to kill vampires, and strangely enough, a lot of things that kill vampires kill regular people too.
This is true.
Weird thing that.
Anything Scarlet wants to do?
Not really.
Alright then. Well, I think
Jin would like to go get some gasoline and a few other things and go back to that fight.
I don't think gasoline exists, my friend.
yeah, I think what causes fires is just magical fire.
Jin doesn't use fire magic.
No. How's Jin gonna even break the first level of the curse?
We'll figure that out. Yeah. I could also theoretically
Alchemist fire isn't magical fire, though.
Yeah, it is.
that, or I could basically touch a willing creature, i.e., myself, cast Dragon's Breath, and then breathe magical fire. It's the, getting the holy water, which would have been a good way to go through him, but potato.
And the cleric.
Any priest can,
Yeah, bless fire.
talk some words over some water.
Yeah. Also, bless fire.
I'm being that,
Fire.
True. Yeah, there's different ways to accomplish that.
Also, are you a wizard or were you a warlock? I forget.
I am a both.
Oh, you're a
Well,
black mage. That's right.
yeah, I'm a black mage, which is kind of both. It operates more on
Kind of more like a
spell
sorcerer.
points.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really. But
I said
I'm
kind
more
of.
operate on normal spell slots.
Yeah.
The trick is, like, we'll use last combat as an example. So where I pulled that double blight is I used the ley line feature
Yeah.
of the actual class.
More so me just thinking of how, like, if you could just take take and there's also scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
You always just buy a
Theoretically.
scroll of Agonizer Scorcher, and
Mm-hmm. I theoretically could just add to like the ledger. To me, theoretically, even though we see the grimoire as for the way the combat works and whatnot, as the spell focus, but to me, really, the ledger, besides being my notebook, is my spell book type of thing. So I could theoretically, because I am a wizard, conventionally,
yeah, you can just add spells to your spellbook.
we can just add spells to the spell book, and it could be blessed for making holy water or those different types of things. I just would have.
You don't
You
have
cannot
bless
get
phase.
blessed.
Yeah, you need to add it from your spell list. You do not have bless.
That's what I said. I would have to go out and get like a spell for it. Like I have to go get like a scroll, so that I could transcribe it into my book.
Yeah, spell bless is not in your.
It's not in your spell list.
Oh,
But you can get like blazing, burning hands, or something like that.
Bless is very much a divine spell feature.
yeah, no. You guys were talking the fire. There's
Oh.
easy way to easily handle that is, literally use second level spell, Dragon's Breath. It's a touch spell. You touch a willing creature, you give it to yourself, and then you
breathe
use
fire.
breathe fire.
Yeah. Yeah, you do have that.
My character is actually spells like Skill Monkey, which is kind of funny. Still for wondering when and where I'm going to use Big B's hand, because I've never actually used Big B's hand.
Alright, well then, I think you guys will just go ahead and board up the ship and get ready to go then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess if there's nothing else, maybe ask Menace next week. Just be like, hey, was there anything you wanted to get last minute off of the ship? So double check and then go from there, I guess.
Make sure you guys go get your long restices.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Rest. All the rests.
Yes.
Also, question, because it gave us a level up. Or did we actually level up?
No.
Okay, so then I am not level 11. Got it.
No, you're level 10. I mean, if you guys are pretty much all of you leveled to level 11, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's fine,
Yeah.
look at your level 11, congratulations.
Okay. Well,
Because leveling down is a whole freaking thing, so...
oh, I just changed the level and it brought me down one.
Oh, well, go ahead and level back up to 11. That's fine, everybody else is...
Okay, I gotta figure out which class I wanted in, because it auto-picked Cleric for some reason, so I gotta decide if I wanted
Well,
to
if you
be...
click the little level up button, it should give you a proper way to level up.
Yeah, last time I just, forced me into Cleric, so...
Yep.
Weird.
Which is why CJ also probably questioned whether or not I'm, also a warlock, because theoretically I do have one level of warlock.
Probably get 2, especially if you're Eldritch Blasting a lot, just to get you
Yeah,
some...
I'm gonna rebalance it out.
Just
take
get you
the
some
10.
Invocations.
Yep. We're gonna balance it back down to where Black Mage is back down to 9, and Warlock will go up a level,
Yeah,
but
it's
I'll
easy
do
enough
that
to do with
later.
features.
Yep.
Just
I
go
just
ahead
got
and put that to 9,
more Monk for Scarlet.
and then you just go to Plutonium Import, and then other options and features. Scott, Plutonium import, other options and features. Just leave 5e tools selected, nothing else.
Hang on, I'm checking. Looks like Tasty Kibbles Occult is selected for some reason.
Yeah, I would hit the select all button and twice, or hit it twice to unselect everything. And then just hit 5e tools.
Okay. Open in order. Okay.
That'd be crazy, but I could have sworn her charisma
And
was
then
maxed out.
Hit import.
It is, isn't
Already
it?
done.
And then type in EI.
Mm-hmm.
And that gives you your Eldritch Implications. Plus a couple other things, but that's easy enough to pick out.
Yeah, isn't... I
Please.
thought her charisma was maxed out.
Yeah, I thought my charisma was maxed out.
Apparently not. It's at 16.
Wrong. I know. That's what I'm curious about.
I'm seeing if I can see a persuasion check from you.
Hopefully the persuasion actually works properly.
Why did you only have half proficiency in survival?
Bard.
Oh, that's right. Jack of all trades.
That's a persuasion to 25. But I'm more wanting to see if I can get a lower roll so that it's below 10 to see if the silver tongue thing actually works. I'm gonna keep rolling. There we
There
go.
you go.
Yeah, there we go. Silver tongue works.
Yep.
Wait, 11.
No, it shouldn't. It didn't work.
Because you're right.
You can't roll lower than a 10, right?
Yes. So,
So-
all my rolls are treated as 11 plus my modifier. Or 10 plus my
And your
modifier.
proficiency.
That didn't work.
Your proficiency's not included? Yeah, it should be plus 11, right?
Yeah, there's no way that I can force it to do that.
Oh. That's kind of...
Well, let me check effects here. Yeah, there's no effect for it either.
It should be a minimum of 10 plus whatever it is. So I'm pretty sure I get a feat for 8th level monk.
Yeah, and a stat.
And a stat boost. Which is why I'm still thinking that my charisma is still wrong. I was pretty sure we got it maxed out.
What are your stats right now?
9, 20, 12, 9, 20, 14, 14, 15, 16. I am not focusing on my wisdom.
Oh, maybe you maxed out your dex but not your charisma?
I was pretty sure that both decks and charisma were both maxed out with ASIs and feats.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I'm going back through the logs. Just don't... Nobody press a new one because it'll pop me down at the bottom again. Damn it!
You're welcome.
How dare you?
That is an amazing feat to have if you're a face character.
Yeah, it really is. Oh, what is? Let me take a look at the feeds, including the ones that I allow for homebrew here real quick.
There were a lot of rolls in that combat.
Well, because I had 10 of those rolls. Much.
God damn it. Keeps hitting buttons.
Nobody.
Still scrolling up.
It
brought me all the way back down to the bottom.
I only did it the once. Nobody else has done anything.
Brought me like all the way back down to the bottom again, and I didn't click anything.
Nobody's
So
done anything, I swear. Let's see here. Let me look at your proficiencies. You already have. You already have expertise in persuasion.
Expertise are where they need to be, so they're fine.
Yeah.
It's more or less I'm just worried that my charisma is down 4 points. I was pretty sure we had it up at max.
Honestly, I didn't take a look before, so I don't know.
all our HPs. I don't see anything before that. The HPs would have been before the couple games of the switchover.
Yeah. All I know is I have no plans in pushing Bard any further. I really only wanted the Bard for College of Eloquence.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like you made any like saving throw, like anything like a charisma saving throw or anything like that.
No, I don't think so. Because charisma saving throws are actually quite rare.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Maybe it was? No. I don't know anymore. Like, I thought it was maxed out too.
I mean, as per your feat, Fey Touched is always good because you get a free Misty Step.
I mean, Scarlet already gets to do that. This is the Rose thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Mind you,
I'm not crazy.
Well,
Like, Scarlet gets to teleport when she, like, hits someone, right?
when she uses her Fury of Blows, yes.
Oh, that's when you use Flurry of Blows.
Which, 9 times out of 10, why would you not use your Flurry of Blows for that extra
Because you're out of
attack?
key.
Really fair enough. But at the same time, mobile feats allows her to get away without being hit.
Yeah, but say if you are a distance away from somebody, I mean, I'm just saying because you also get to increase your charisma by 1.
Yeah, there's nothing that's telling me that you're anything for your charisma throw.
I could have sworn it was maxed out. I don't know, I could just be crazy too, and I could be wrong, but I am not 100% sure on.
For sure, every stat, like every roll reflects your dex being really high, but I don't see anything for
Dex
your.
is crazy.
If it wasn't at 20, I feel like it was at least at 18.
Telepathic. So that way you can detect surface thoughts for free once a day.
I will think about what I'm going to do for Alwyn, but I am gonna head out.
Alright. I think I'm going to go ahead and do my thing. Alright, thank you so much everybody for paying attention to us, or listening to us, and paying attention to us, or not, if we're on your second monitor. Hello, I see that you're watching something that you shouldn't be watching while listening to us. Also clean up after yourself. Twitch.tv/GeekIO Show is where you can listen to us live Tuesdays and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tuesdays is D&D, as you know. Fridays is Pathfinder. Seemingly, Pathfinder brings in more people, which is good to know. Yeah. geek-io.net/links, links, is where you can find out where we have our Discord, which is geek-io.net/discord, our Patreon, PayPal, TikTok, Instagram, all those good places, and everything else. For all of us here on the crew, to all of you there at home, we love you, be safe, be good to one another, and we'll see you on Friday.